Yeehaw! Welcome back, everybody. It's Dad the Noob. Gather around the chuck wagon, because today we're making cowboy stew and trail cornbread. You're not going to want to miss this.
So don't let all the veggies and the herby goodness fool you. There's quite a bit of meat in this recipe. This is a Robert Irvine's play on a cowboy stew recipe. Obviously adding some extra stuff to the mix that was probably not available in pioneer cowboy times. But what was available was the gift of the underbelly of the pig. That's right, bacon, bacon. Lots of tube vegetables that you see here, a generous sampling of onions, carrots, and potatoes with the skin on. So what we're gonna do here is we're gonna take the bacon, brown it in the pot, and then that's gonna establish the base for the rest of the stew. So check it out. Now, according to the good people at George Ranch Historical Park, the chuck wagon beef stew has its history going all the way back to the 1890s. We're in the earliest days of the cattle industry before crossbreeding with other stock. Texas beef was very lean. Therefore, it was best cooked slowly over low heat for a long period of time. Stewing was the ideal cooking method for early beef. The recipe that's listed within the Historical Park's website is probably close to what Robert Irvine intended we do today. Okay, so now that we've gotten the bacon a bit brown, and this one's kind of sticking to the bottom, but that's why you don't use this, or what I'm doing. Instead, you want to use this, the Lodge Dutch/oven kettle pot thing. See that it's not sticking, whereas the other one is. This is nice brown and crispy, so what we're going to do now is we're going to throw in our cubed beef into the pot. And we're going to brown it. Robert Irvine doesn't let us know how long you're supposed to brown it for, so you got to kind of babysit this thing, but that's okay, because when you're on the trail, you don't have a whole lot of other activities to occupy your time, other than singing Western songs and fighting off rattlesnakes and jackalopes and all the other things that come out of the woodwork. So we're going to brown this, and then we're going to add in the vegetable medley, and then we're going to continue on with the base, which involves my favorite substance of grape wine. Stay tuned. So while Robert Irvine rocks a fantastic kilt, I don't have any of those things. But what I do have is his recipe. And while it doesn't call for a lot of the things that I'm adding to it, I'm trying to stick as close to it as possible. So now that we've had the meat, it's browned, it's mixed in really nice with the bacon fat. Now we're going to throw in our celery, some carrots, and some onions. And we're going to let that saute for about 5 minutes in the juices. And then we're going to add in the rest of the broth. And then we're going to reduce it till it's about halfway. And we're going to let it thicken up. Throw in the flour and mix in the rest of the stuff. Throw in the potatoes and cook those until they're fork tender. So we'll see if we can't jack this up any more than I already had. Okay, so we had to make a flour and vegetable oil concoction. I don't know what this is. It's shortening or something. It looks like cornstarch, but that's what Robert Irvine says, and who am I to argue? A man in a kilt, especially when he has broad shoulders. So what we're going to do is we're going to add this mix into the stew, just like that. And then according to the recipe, this is supposed to thicken up the broth, right? And you can already see it's starting to get a little bit thicker. So we're going to do that, and then we're going to throw in the potatoes, we're going to throw in some mushrooms, and then we're going to let it cook until the potatoes are nice and soft and ready for us to eat. Alright everybody, I'm back here again with my daughter and first assistant Alyssa.
Howdy!
Howdy y'all. And today she's going to be making
Cornbread.
To complement our what?
Our cowboy stew.
Our cowboy stew. So sit back, relax, kick up your spurs, and watch as this cowpoke takes us through the paces to make that cornbread. Yeehaw.
Yeehaw. Okay.
Just do 3 teaspoons.
Okay, wait.
1/2 teaspoons.
So if we need 1.5 teaspoons of baking soda or baking powder, one of the two, and we only have 1 tablespoon and 1/2 teaspoon. What do I do?
Use 3/2 teaspoons.
Three of these. Three of the 1/2s.
Contrary to what I said.
Okay, got
All
it.
right. What are we doing?
We're pouring the batter into a prepared pan so it can go into the oven.
Okay.
That's what I look like.
Alright.
This is what I look like in the morning. I roll out of bed.
Just spills out of her bed into a prepared greased baking pan. It's exactly every teenager's life. Every morning when you wake up, you pour yourself out of bed into a prepared baking pan before you head out on the trail because your dad makes you do things. Alright, smooth it out now. You want it to kind of fill every corner. There you go.
Kind of push it. Oh boy. Add defined detail.
Nice. How do you feel about this so far?
I feel better about this than my past baking experiences.
Good. Alright. Good job. Thumbs up.
Yay! So, precautionary reasons, not toast your meaty hands in the oven. You must put on your decorative oven mitts. Flip your hair back and place your cornbread into the heated oven. And then close that bee up. You're done.
Cook it
For 20 minutes.
Alright. We'll see you in a bit. Thank you, Alyssa. And bless you, Mom. Bye. Can I get a yeehaw?
Bye. Hi.
Alright. I'm very pleased with how this is turning out. It's nice and thick. It's very hearty looking, right? So the browns, the browning of the sauce came from the mixing of the broth, the stock, and the red wine, and then obviously the rendering of the fats. Throwing in the potatoes and the tubers definitely added to it. For the seasoning, we threw some sage, rosemary, thyme. I'm pretty sure there's a Simon and Garfunkel song associated with that. And we seasoned it with just the right touch of salt and pepper. So now we're just going to let this cook until the potatoes are nice and fork pliable, right? Meaning we can smash through without too much effort, because I could spear the thing if I want to put effort behind it. But over here, let's take a look at Alyssa's cornbread masterpiece here, right? I think the secret ingredient to this was not only love, but the whipping cream that we threw into it made it rise. It's nice, light and fluffy. So we'll see how this all comes out, and stay tuned. What do you think, Nathan?
Hot above love.
It's hot, but it's good. Try that cornbread. How's the stew, Richard? Try it.
I tried it with the cornbread. It's really good. Tastes good.
Tastes good. All right. That's a wrap. Thanks for watching. We appreciate your time and attention. The complete recipes, website, and other useful bits will be posted in the video's description below. Good eating and good health to you in the new year. If you like what we're doing, please give us a like, leave us a comment, and do subscribe for more content. Until next time, I've been Dad the Noob, and you've been you. Yeehaw, stay super awesome, and bon appetit. Good night.